they're not going to be good push-ups. They're going to be sloppy.
Yeah.
You're going to be fucking form. You're going to be jacked up.
Yeah, but with shitty form, you're going to fuck up a lot.
Exactly.
It's the same thing with just, like, you can say that for anything, but, like weight training, if you were to, like, weight train, sorry, like, this is new to me. Hi, my name's Andrew.
Andrew just showed up, by the way.
Yeah.
Part 2 of the podcast.
Yeah, so I was like, I came in, like last minute. It was, like, what, it's, like, 8 o'clock now?
Yeah,
And I was eating a hot pot with friends. Celebrate 420, boop, boop. But I didn't smoke today. Because I want to apply for the job. But anyway, it's going on. Got done. So now I'm here. I'm late. I'm sorry. Now we're going to talk about CrossFit.
But yeah, back to what I was saying is when you're in competition, you're not going to do the perfect fucking form. You're trying to knock out as many as possible because of the spirit of competition.
Yeah.
And that's what CrossFit is. Like, you're trying to compete for the most fucking possible. When you're in a competition, you're going to fucking murder yourself because your form is not going to be perfect trying to do as many as repetitions as possible better than the next guy.
So tell the crowd and everyone and me, what is CrossFit, and then what do they do in their routine as CrossFit?
Well, there's a few things they do, like box jumps, the squat bars, pull-ups. Like, there's basic core workouts they do, but they do them in a time limit.
Is that the muscle confusion shit?
No, you're trying to do as many squats like with the fucking heavy weight as possible with the shortest amount of time with as many reps as possible. So you're fucking blowing with fucking like 100, 200 pounds you're fucking killing yourself.
Yeah.
And these CrossFitters are doing this for competition. There's a guy next to him trying to do as many in the next 2 minutes as me or more, and they're counting. And there's guys who are fucking dying. This dude's fucking paralyzed for life because he did this the cleans, the snatch cleans. That's part of it too. Snatch cleans up, back up, and he fucking blacked out and he fell down. The bar landed across his throat, severed his fucking spinal cord. Now his body is noodles. You know? Noodles. He was fucking big, now it's noodles.
I'm talking ramen, soba, noodles.
It's insane though. That's why I wouldn't want to do CrossFit.
No.
I remember I was telling a friend that we're going to the gym, and he lifts a lot. He has shitty cardio. I don't know about now. Maybe he's gotten better cardio over the year or two. But I didn't know what I wanted because, like, when I exercise, I didn't have a real purpose to it. But now it's like I got a purpose to it. And what I'm trying to get to is, like, CrossFit. Like, he kept making fun of me saying, "Oh, you're CrossFitting. Oh, I fucking CrossFit." Like, and I'm like, "The fuck you talking about?" Like, you got to get your cardio in. And you gotta, I want to like lift weights. You gotta do things with proper form. Yeah. And he just categorized me as CrossFit.
No,
that's not.
He's never done CrossFit. He doesn't know what CrossFit.
And he doesn't know CrossFit, but all he does is lift. But that's why he has shitty cardio.
Yeah, he's got muscle mass that uses tons of oxygen.
Yeah, and so I'm just curious. I'm like, who developed this CrossFit?
A fat guy.
Yeah.
A fat guy. I shit you not. I shit you not. The guy who made and invented CrossFit's got a beer belly. There's a picture. He's got a beer belly.
Yeah. Okay. because I don't want to claim like I know a lot, but if it's anything, you gotta have proper form.
Yeah, anything.
Because like even like I caught myself like when I would weightlift, and then there'd be that moment when I slack off in proper form, my back is out, can't work out for 2 days. And I'm just like, fuck, dude, I gotta massage that shit
now
out.
Just imagine if you're doing like 10s, 20 reps. In like less than like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Like how fast it is, especially with the weight that you're using.
Oh.
Yeah,
like you lose your concentration for 1 second. You just look at them, twerk the wrong muscle. That's it. You're done.
Yeah.
I don't think slop technique or slop form for anything is good unless like you're trying to just warm up. Yeah. You're not fucking trying to do like 1,000-pound rep or do an actual rep. You got like no weight and you're just doing this. It doesn't matter if you're fucking form is perfect with no weight.
Yeah. Because
you're not going to hurt yourself. You're just warming your muscle tissue up. You could jack off. And if you have proper form jacking off, it doesn't really matter.
Is there ever a guy who's like, oh yeah, fuck you, CrossFit? Damn you!
Damn you, Iron Grip! I squeezed it again. I gotta go fucking get the.
I go back to the doctor.
Now I got a blood blister. My fucking.
You go to the doctor. The doctor's like,
blister.
seems like you have a dislocated shoulder. Do you know what you did? It was CrossFit.
Okay, I'm back. My bad. Nature called and just said, holla.
Yeah, did you do it on the grass over there? Cause I saw like a little thing.
I took my ass in the house. I'm a gentleman.
But yeah, dude, it's good though. I mean, if whatever you guys are doing, I'd like to fucking work with you one of these.
What are you guys doing?
Boxing and then.
Did I miss that?
I
No.
Well, pretty much like so. Andrew's
Yeah, so
working
what's
out
your-
with me now.
Yeah, so
And
what's
we
your
got this
routines look
routine.
like?
Like right now, it's like we do cardio 3-4 times a week.
Is it the same cardio or are you guys?
It's not the
changing?
same cardio. Like we fluctuate.
yeah.
Like right now, I'm trying to get him more so on building his endurance more so than speed, but kind of building it gradually. When we do the boxing workouts, that's when there's more jump rope, footwork activity, you know, hitting the heavy bag, getting the conditioning level up, and practicing skills. And other than that, we do weight training. Like today, what did we start? We started with cardio,
And then we did a
minutes.
lot. And after that, we did like a bunch of like lifting. We did chest. I'm trying to
Presses
remember
or
back,
machine?
legs. It was,
Presses and a mix of machine because we did the presses with the bar, but we did the incline with the machine because that way, at least, the weight's already stable. You just have to push it, so you don't have to worry about injuring your rotator cuff.
Yeah.
And I think that's especially key for like a beginner, so you don't damage it. Like,
Well,
injure
yeah.
yourself.
Because like
It's
no
good
shame in
for-
that for those who are listening. You know, for beginners, I mean, recommend using the machine until you get good, and then get someone to teach you. And recommend
I would do a machine to build up some core muscle, but also I would do. I mean, it sounds like hippie shit, but just to get all your stabilizer muscles too, so you don't injure yourself. Fucking yoga.
Yeah.
Go
Okay.
fucking have a tree.
I just know how you said that's some fucking hippie shit.
See, that's the thing. Like, I really do admire yoga, and I want to learn more of it. The other thing is, I think I would have to do yoga in the evening because in the morning, like, there's just not like with the workouts in the morning.
No. Yeah. Well, that's a good thing. I use it to warm up.
I used to do a lot of yoga like back in like 2008, 9, somewhere around there, 2010. And I was habitual for like a year straight, and then somewhere I just fell off. But I love that shit, dude. Like,
Yeah,
I
that
wanna
shit,
get
that
back
shit's
to it.
fucking hard. You will sweat your ass off.
It's an excellent preparation for meditation too. That's exactly what it is, because like you're supposed to stretch all that pain out, and that way when you're meditating, you don't have to deal with all that fucking uncomfort and shit like that.
Being 420, no. It's a good thing to talk about this right now. In India, the yogi masters are actually like hash kings. They fucking smoke hashish and do yoga. They smoke the fuck out of some good weed.
No, that's
actually
that's part of their shit.
Going on.
But it makes sense though.
No, that's part of the shit because it's funny. When I worked in downtown as a security guard, like there's like this Indian guy who worked in I don't know what building. He always came into like this to the hotel on property, and we're talking about weed, and all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, you know my people, they smoke that shit too." And now it makes sense that you're mentioning that because you know, I mean, it helps, and this shit's not legal there.
Well, that
it's
it's
gonna relax
vascular.
you.
It makes your blood vessels open up. On
Does
top of
it?
it,
Yeah,
it relaxes your muscle, and you not on top of that. When I'm high, like I can swear to God, I can feel every organ in my body if I think about it. Like I can feel it.
Yeah.
I can feel like the fibers.
My Dewabum's acting
When
up.
I'm not high, I don't feel it because I'm one whole machine. But when I'm high, I break down every little fucking thing that I am. So like
Shit, I can't even do that. The only organ I feel is like my stomach. I'm like, shit. I'm hungry, man.
Try to use it for a tool. Like, have you ever tried to use any of it for a tool instead of just recreation?
You know, I have not.
I think it's tough to do if you can't maintain.
I think I'm gonna need like an Adderall, like you do that and then you just like fucking like you're like Adderall. I'm like, all right, I'm fucking awake because I fall asleep. So I can't. So if I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna like feel my whole body, learn how to like punch the bag today, or do yoga.
It's not good.
Like I'm gonna smoke, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna sleep.
Yoga and grappling, and if you're doing grappling, a hit or two. Don't fucking get high until you're like, was this an arm? It's a leg. Wait.
It's a Cthulhu.
You know, me and Sharon, like, we'll work out, like, we'll smoke, work out, and it's like you thought you were high before, and then you work out and you get that fucking exercise high, and then it's like you feel more in tune with yourself. It's really great.
I feel my body a little more. I feel like I can recognize the things that are going on in my body a little bit more. But I've been using recreational shit recently for the tools, like the mushrooms. I got more mushrooms at the house. Not my house, somebody else's house.
By the way, this is not the address that you think it is.
But yeah,
it's like I can feel some of that. It's when I'm like relaxing and just kind of like if you ever just lay in your bed and actually just lay there and kind of just like it's kind of like meditating but not meditating. We're just kind of like let your mind drift off and then really try and like just feel like controlling one of your individual like, muscles or fingers. You start to get that sensation throughout your body.
Yeah, a good way to practice that is a pinch. Like just pinch yourself. And then think about that feeling that's in that specific spot.
Okay.
And doing things like that to recognize where it's coming from, causing.
That's kind of how like Qigong works, dude.
Yeah.
Like they like one of the practices like for like the basic shit is like you keep fucking opening and closing your hand like real rapidly until it goes like muscle failure, and then when you stop, like I haven't even done it that long, and it's not even close to muscle failure. But when you stop, like you feel it tingling, kind of like how I feel it now, and then you're supposed to transfer that tingling sensation to the other hand using nothing but chi, and it's fucking fantastic. Me and Sherm used to do it all the time in high school and shit. We just sit there in the library reading fucking Black Belt magazine and we'd sit here and do this shit.
But no, I could understand stimulating your body though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And focusing on it, and then you can. It's just like kinetic energy. If I'm not thinking about it when I'm throwing my punch, I can't feel it. But if I feel the earth in my foot and I fucking feel some power move up my leg into my hip, I twist my hip, my shoulders rotate, my arms snap out. I feel it come all the way through and out. I can feel the earth going through my fucking body and into whatever I hit.
So that's what I kind of like about bodybuilding too, because it gives you. And I noticed that after I was bodybuilding for a while, I was like, you start feeling all of your muscles like tensing up as you're like striking and hitting. Like you can really feel it, all of it. You can kind of control it to a certain extent, especially that twisting hip movement. Like if you ever watch like Mike Tyson, like the way he rotates and stuff like that.
I'm telling you, I've been practicing that fucking left to body fucking thing. I'm telling you, like the wood frame now is cracked. It's split down the center now. From fucking, I'll drop down. What I'll do is, because it's a wall, right? It comes out like this, wood frame on the outside, wood right here. I'll stand in front of it. I'll get in my stance, and then I'll imagine somebody throwing a straight or a jab, and I'll take a step in and I'll dip in low and I'll rotate my body, rotate it, and then come in with the body. If you keep doing that over and over, you get your good form, and you just keep doing that over and over. Now the form is perfect, and now my speed is picking up. And I've recorded myself. I watched myself. And I'm like, bam, bam. Like, yes. Good. I'm getting there. I want that. I want to murder somebody's liver.
What you do is you give them alcohol.
That's a good way to do it.
Hey, bro, shots.
Yeah, I don't drink though, man. I drank last year. Like once or twice I got drunk.
I'm trying to cut it.
That time I really drink is like on occasion, like somebody's birthday or something like that. But
I still drink periodically. Like I'll have like a couple beers like here and there. But like
I'm about to go to LA soon, and I think I'm gonna try and cut it there because like today, like after working out with Terrance, and the more like early in the morning, that makes a big difference because I'm just like, holy shit, I haven't done something like this. Is like some army shit, whatever. But it's only 2 hours. but and it's a big deal to me because it's early. Like I don't know, it made me feel more motivated. Though. Yeah, it's the best. It makes me feel more motivated to like not drink.
Day.
Yeah, I don't want to drink. I don't want to do anything. I'm just like I just want to work out, and then I have a focus for this exercise. Before I have other reasons, you know. And for me, it didn't work out too well. Like, oh, lose weight, you look good for the ladies. Fuck that, man. Man, whatever, man. I'll find a girl who like me for who I am. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. Like shit comes up, but then I see something like. You know, I want to be a better fighter. Like, when we learn boxing, we learn Kyokushin karate. I think some cool ass shit. Like, that dude's raw as fuck. Masoyama, sorry. Google it. and so that motivates me. I'm like, shit, dude. Because, like, I would really like to, like get arms like those, fucking strong as fuck, just fucking busting shit up, you know? And be able to take a lot of damage, you know, at the same time. Really.
Yeah, dude, but, like for your size, you're shorter than, like I am.
Yeah. And
somebody like Terrance is going to be taller. You don't want to fucking fight. You want to be, if you're going to condition your body, you want to be able to condition it to get in on him. Be aggressive. Yeah. Never not be in Terrance's fucking face. Because Terrance can keep those fucking long ass.
I showed that.
Yeah, those poles,
I
dude.
took was it 2 weeks ago? We were in the gym and we had like a light sparring day and stuff like that. So I just showed him and stuff like that.
You gotta try to keep on the
I
outside.
got him once, but I didn't hit him like really hard. But the fact that I got him in the chest was, I was proud of myself. But 99% of the time, I was getting my ass whipped. So
this is the one that you should practice, though. Okay, this is the one I wanted you to see. I mean, I'm not there yet, but dude, this is like okay, but that was 3 punches. You said 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you do the right one?
That's a liver shot, dude.
Oh, I see. Wow, that's fast.
I'm gonna keep practicing until
you should have brought the mitts, man.
Yeah, I got mitts. I got everything at my house.
Should have brought them today. I was hoping you did.
Next time, dude. Yeah.
I got some nice plateau rays and stuff like that. So I was like, because I gave Andrew some Muay Thai ones, some Faratex.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I gave those to Andrew, so he had a pair of gloves and stuff like that, except I'm using those plateaus and stuff in my heavy bag.
I got a question. So in order to punch fast, you would have lighter gloves, but if I have heavier gloves and I practice with that, let's say for a long time, let's say a year or two, and I'm always punching every day, would my punches get faster, or do I just have to practice punching?
First of all, you gotta have a good technique still, though, because you gotta be snapping punches.
Yeah, snap. You can throw all the punches you want. If they're shitty punches, they're not gonna do anything. And the technique, if you get your technique down, the speed comes from knowing the technique. After a while, the first time I threw that, it took me a long time to set up the second left hook. I'd be like, bam! I'd have to reset myself. Yeah. Bam! But now I got the rotation and technique where I can 1, 2.
So weight doesn't technically have to do anything to further improve it.
No, what it does is builds your arms strong. I think. For you got 16-ounce gloves or 20-ounce gloves. Your hands.
Was it 16 you gave me?
Yeah.
Your hands are gonna get weighted down. There's more cushion for the striking. Keep your hands up all times, even between breaks. When I'm throwing after I'm done, I try to keep my hands up or up over above my head so my shoulder muscles
can build up.
Always.
That's what I'm starting to try to force myself to do.
Yeah. The basketball or the medicine ball thing. If Terrance will get you to hold one and throw your jab, just keep it back.
That's a good one.
But because it keeps your arm up, you have to keep it up.
Who got a pen? I gotta say. I gotta write these notes down.
Yeah, but that's what I got. I got a little black book I have for little shit like that.
Exactly.
I wrote down Mike Tyson's workout routine.
That's crazy.
4 a.m. He gets up and does his 3 or 5 mile run. I can't remember, and then does his fucking condition or 12 rounds of sparring.
But he does how many squats? 4,000?
500 dips, 500 push-ups, 1,000 squats. And he does all that shit. But that's not his last workout. Then he does.
That's just warm up.
Then after that, at 12 p.m. he does the 12 rounds of sparring. Then at 3 he does the body weight workouts, fucking ridiculous. And then he does a half-hour exercise and then ring work. And then after that he does exercise bike for 30 minutes in the evening.
Yeah, exactly.
Every day, all day.
That's nuts, dude. That's dedication.
A lot of sleep. That's the thing. Most people don't realize you need 8 hours of fucking sleep. Your DNA gets damaged that way. Just not for being physically fit. If you don't rest, all the damage your body occurs through the day, and just breathing.
Dude, I don't know what sleep is.
Oxidization in your fucking blood, in your body. You get oxidization from anything you do, just breathing, and that causes decay and death. And your body got to repair all that damage. And if you're not sleeping, there's a certain amount of time your body needs to rest before that shit starts to kick in, before those hormones are released, and your body actually heals itself. 6 hours doesn't do it that well. 8 hours is good.
And it's I watched some documentaries and stuff, and those little bodybuilders, they sleep 10 hours a day.
Yeah,
damn.
Yeah, they sleep a lot. They would sleep in between workouts too. That's what they would do. And sumo would do the same thing, but they would eat instead of work out. But they would work out too. Their workout
calories for sumos.
Yeah, but they do massive calorie workouts bench presses and squats. And
that's a horrible fight. Can you imagine fighting a fucking sumo? That's not what fight you want, dude.
No, unless you're Gerardo or whatever, Ledoux or whatever. UFC 1. Sucker kick. That was it.
I thought about it. If I had to fight a sumo, I would just no chance.
Sidestep.
I was like, yeah, my one move is like, yeah, I'm trying to take out their knee. Their knee. If I can take out their knee, I can get away.
Yeah, because that's what he did. He stepped to the side, tripped dude up. He fucking went forward in the cage, got stuck up, couldn't get up because he was too big, and bam, kicked right to the face, and tooth goes flying out to the crowd. It's a good time, man. I like that shit, though. So you guys do that. What I got Trent and Sprout to do is like a little yoga warm out, depending on how we're feeling. Because I do other shit without Sprout, because you know Sprout's got his own life. I got my own life.
Yeah.
And he's not.
I'm not where he's at.
He's not where I'm at right now. So I got him doing Turkish Getups. What we'll do is we'll do a Turkish Getup. One side, we'll get up, we'll do it one, get back down, switch sides, do it one, get back down, switch sides, and do 6. Or, you know, overall, just keep stepping up 2 on this side, 2 on this side, all the way up to 6, and then back down. But this is the basic right here of what the kettlebell I do for full body is. It's really fucking simple, dude. But the way it's done is fucking great. I feel it instantly. But yeah, it's right here. It's that a 1-arm snatch. You do 6 of those, and then you do 6 on the other
Oh,
side.
is it the one where you're like...
Then to this, where you in this position and you're squatting it out like this.
Yeah.
And then,
Whoa. Okay.
then right into this, and then all the way back around. 6, 6, 6, non-stop for 6 minutes. You can't rest. You just keep going over and over and over.
Yeah.
And for 6 minutes, and then you do that 1 minute rest. Then you do it 3 times. Rest for 2 minutes, and then you do
Turkish Getup.
that workout. Now
that one's fun. I've done that.
That one's a killer, dude.
Yeah, I showed Angela. Yeah.
That was a good one. That works the fucking full body. Like
I love that one. That's what I love about it.
I turn into a baby deer every fucking time, dude. I'm sitting there with the fucking kettlebell over my head,
Fucking
like.
It's great though. Like I like the kettlebell for my balance. Like I've noticed, like I've lifted heavy weights before, and I've gotten strength, I've gotten size, but I didn't have the balance that I had.
You know the reason I asked too is part of that weight, because I mean you're gonna keep getting muscle mass, so that's gonna offset whatever balance that you got, and you gotta keep.
That's why the kettlebells are good though. You build stabilizer, and plus if you're doing one side with a kettlebell, your body's, if you're trying to keep perfect form, your body's using all these other muscles to keep you stabilized and straight. Whereas if you're using it on both sides, it's equal. It's equaled out. Your level, your balance.
I had some videos of what's his name, the rest of the RKC kettlebell guy, Pasolini.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had his videos like that. He's like,
oh,
Brad. Yeah, I did it for a while. I was doing it for a while.
Did you do the whole workout? What were you using?
No, I had his whole video and I had like a 35.
You're fucking crazy. 35? I use 230s for certain workouts.
Yeah.
All I have is the 35 he gave me for the dumbbell, for the kettlebells.
I'll do it 10 with that 6 minute thing, because it's a lot. And then the Turkish Getups, I'll do 20. You know, I won't do 30. I'll do 30, my double 30s for the alternating, what are those called? God damn it, where you're like this, and you got one up here, and you just fucking rotate.
That's the rack.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You just fucking rotate it, but you use both of the kettlebell.
Racking them.
Yep, my 30-pounder, just over and over. I'll use that, or I'll do where I'll have the weight resting here, and I'll get into a deep squat, and then I'll pop up and shoot it up, or a lot of things. The lunge and shoot it up, down, fucking, or the pass under,
Exactly. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's good. I like to try to do compound workouts, so I'm getting like the full. Because when you do compound workouts, your endocrine system gets accessed.
See, and I had all those videos. They even had the guy who was on that extreme kettlebell thing. I had his videos too, and they're all on my old. They were all my
Weber,
something like that. Yeah, and I had all those videos on my old laptop.
I wanted to try.
I know, man, and the thing is that hard drive kept crashing, so I had to throw it away and get a new computer.
Damn it, dude.
I know, man. I had them all.
I thought about buying that Keith Weber one, and I got a sample video of it from YouTube, And I tried it, and I was like, holy motherfuck, that guy.
Especially on the beach in the sand.
Yes, in the sand. That's way worse.
That's the best.
Because you're trying to keep your balance. In
Because it's unstable and you're just like,
Yeah, I like to use a lot of different shit though. Like resistance bands are good for at the end of your extension because it gets tougher as you get further out and you stretch, because it's tighter and tighter and tighter.
See, I always observe like a lot of women in the gym and stuff like that. They use a lot more resistance bands than guys do, but then their agenda is different, because they're working on like glutes and shit like that. And I'm thinking like, hey, what's the benefit of having some good glutes? Because those workouts
power of the punch for the hips.
That's true.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people miss out on. Like,
so all that punching strength comes from that ass.
That legs, that ass, them shoulders. If you got a weak stomach, your body's not going to rotate as good.
Right.
Same thing with your hips, your ass.
That's one thing I looked up. It was in that Kyokushin book that Terrance bought me. That one of and also in the video that I got from Terrance, they want you to work out like there's like a certain exercise that works out like your side muscles in your core. And if you can't work them out and they're not strong enough, then of course you're not going to do a good punch. Because I think a lot of their punches, or not to say a lot of their punches, but like a good amount of like maybe whatever style it is, like you have to rotate.
Yeah.
Like their chops, their punch, I forgot what else, like their cross or whatever. It's a lot of twisting. So yeah, like that shit like that. It's very important.
Well, if you notice the center of anything is its weakest point, and if your stomach's weak, the rest of your body's not going to be as strong. Like even if your arms are really good and strong, and you got a weak stomach, take away that stomach, put on a strong stomach. Those arms are instantly stronger. Those legs are instantly stronger.
Yeah.
Like your body's overall stronger just because you're apt. Even if you have no other gains and your arms are the way they are, stronger stomach automatically makes everything else stronger.
Yeah.
So having a weak core, weak center, weak at anything is not going to be a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting it better and better and better. But like I said, there's too much. There's such thing as over conditioning. I like to do striking conditioning. Like if you ever get the medicine ball under your stomach,
exactly.
You get used to taking the shock because it takes you off guard if you're not expecting it.
I was thinking about even doing some show with Andrew, but now the medicine ball, like we're gonna really keep conditioning this shit out. So 20 seconds, you're gonna just take shots.
Dude,
you're gonna switch.
You're gonna put on some gloves.
In my backyard, I wanted if you've seen what the backyard looks like, it's if it was new, it could be redone like Japanese style because it's all decking in my backyard and rock garden with the fire pit and all that shit. If it was redone, it could be Japanese style. But I wanted to put an okami board out there or whatever the fuck it is where they grab the rope. Condition those knuckles.
Yeah,
and shit.
it's like for all the other training, like I feel like I have to do it in secret. Like at my house, like if I buy a bag of rice in like a bucket, my dad's like, "What the fuck is that? It's food. Like, what the fuck? Why are you punching rice? Stop! Then you eat this tomorrow, today. Like
this is the blood of our people.
Yeah. Like I come from more. Like I kill people over this shit. No, I'm just kidding. No, he hasn't. But it's very vital. So to him, it's seen as food, and he's gonna be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" So like I still live with my parents. And there's people who want to learn this shit, but there's no like school. Maybe there is a school. I don't know. Like
that's the thing. There aren't really
we need a place.
There's no Kyokushin karate places near Minnesota. There just aren't. Like most of them are in like New York.
Yeah.
You gotta realize though, every master or everything had a beginning was a pretender. Like everything. Like motherfuckers did not know what they were doing until they figured this shit out. And if you can see what it is and you practice it until you realize, then you pretend all the fucking way until you are, dude.
I think a lot of people don't realize, like, don't get me wrong, there's some pretty crappy martial arts out there.
Yeah.
They're just, like, utter bullshit.
Yeah, like,
but there's some, like, basic ones.
Some of those energy guys get knocked out all the time. They're like, I've been practicing this shit my whole life. You cannot hit me. You sure? Watch. Just give me 5 minutes. Like, okay, I'm ready. And the dude runs up like, wham! And he's like, where's your shit now?
Where's your spirit bomb? Yeah, but that's the thing, though. It's gonna be like how you implement your art, like your conditioning, your training, and that's what's gonna come together and make you effective. And whatever art it is, I mean,
But
it's like shit. Yeah.
after doing that, like I said, I've done a lot of different things and I've studied a lot of different shit. I realized that everything is relative, regardless of what it is. Like walking up the stairs or fucking building a house.
I learned that. I think like not too long ago. For example, like was it like I think this past weekend or something? I was hanging out with a friend. And we're comparing hands, and then his friend was like, "Let me see your hands." I'm like, "All right." She's like, "Oh shit, you worked them a lot." And I'm like, "I don't get it." And I started thinking about like how people that got like really tough hands, and I look at people who are like maintenance men, guys who repair shit. I don't repair shit, but like I'm always doing like hand exercises, and over the years I like punch shit, And I've done knuckle push-ups or whatever. And I've noticed like my hands are quite like as burly or whatever for a guy like me, but some people who don't like touch. Who don't work with their hands.
Right.
They're always like typing or whatever. That shit's soft.
Like these hands.
Yeah.
Like Sprout's hands are very
Your hands
nice.
are like one of Jared. Like,
My mom, real talk was like, Sprout, you should be a hand model, and I was like, what?
If you look at my hands. My hands are fucking nasty. They're all swollen, flat.
You're
Terrance looked like his hands got a whole fresh coat of cocoa butter on him, and his shit is all fucking.
I have a hard time straightening his pinky out, but shit.
Yeah.
So so there's like this one time in October. I think Terrance knows. So I got mad, and so shit happened.
Yeah.
But I punched my car, and I did it wrong, and my hand got fucked up. And so I noticed that my right knuckle for the pinky knuckle is a little bit more bulged up than my left one. Like it hurt for like months. And then, after a while, a long-ass time passed, now it's fine now. So, but I noticed that this giant bulge is there, and I'm like, shit, it's just... Then it kind of made me conclude that the reason why my hands are like this is because I'm always, hitting shit. I used to hit shit, as a kid. I used to play Bloody Knuckles, a shit ton with kids. Hey, punch my knuckle.
Just keep doing it. That's all I say. If that's what you want. If you don't want to have an ugly fucking dragon nose.
I don't give a shit. They're ugly to begin with.
If you don't have an ugly dragon nose fucking knuckle hand,
These are like fucking dog biscuits and shit. So when I was born, so
my knuckles are big as fuck, and I don't even know why, dude. I've only punched a small handful of things. I used to walk down the street and punch the occasional tree, but it's only with my right hand. And then I throw things when I get mad. I don't fucking punch shit. I fucking break walls. That's what I do.
Yeah, I punched my car. I didn't want to see it, but there's 2 dents in it. But I was so fucking pissed.
I was just thinking about my calluses, dude. I get calluses working all the fucking time.
That's what I do. I got too many calluses on my feet. I gotta go fucking get that shit out of it.
I know the backside of my foot is fucking I can stop.
Yo, man, I heard that pet egg actually works, man. That creepy little egg with the little cheese grater on it.
Yeah.
Just fucking slice
I
it.
tried that.
Hey kids, you want Parmesan cheese?
It's so fucked up. If I was a kid, so I did that to me, I would grow up and assassinate you.
I'll fucking kill you, Dad.
No, my church, I was doing that shit for an hour, dude. Nah, I just got too much. They just need to do that shit in fucking sessions.
So, what are you doing for diet? What are you guys eating?
Yeah, that's how to tell them. I told them really right now, a basic diet of just vegetables, staying away from breads.
Yeah, I got quinoa though.
Quinoa's
fucking
That's
dope.
good.
There's a lot of there's 4 or 6 grams of protein per serving, and it's really good. It's not as high in carbs as long as you keep it down. Don't fucking go crazy 10 cups of quinoa, dude.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna eat 10 cups. Maybe 1 or 2.
But yeah, what I would do is eat a lot of dairy, eggs. You get a lot of eggs.
Yeah.
You get good eggs.
I always boil mine. Hard boil.
Hard boil.
Hard to
You can cook them. You can cook them in coconut oil too, because you do need fat. Regardless, your brain's gonna get stupid. Your brain's made of all fat. Literally, it's almost all fucking fat. And eating good fat, so avocados.
You know, it's a funny fact though.
What?
It's if you actually stretched out your brain, because it's all wrinkles and shit, it'd be the size of a pillow.
You know what's funny?
Really?
Yeah.
If you ever seen a fucking human brain outside of the fucking skull, it's like Jello. Not like Jello. It's like soup. It goes.
I watched
Really?
What?
Yes!
Oh, the
I watched
movies
the-
got it with the movies lied to us.
Yes!
I thought the
watched
brain was the whole chunk.
autopsy.
Yeah.
Why does it? Why
They're
does
like,
it,
they're gloopy. It's not solid. They use a firmer to make the brain solid when they're doing shit for like
Autopsy?
colleges and not
Yeah.
autopsies. Autopsies, they
Oh,
cut your
where
brain
they're
out, it's
showing-
already slopping out.
yeah. Then again, that's true. Cause like I didn't really think about it. Cause like I think I don't know how many months ago my dad like got a deer.
Mhm.
Fucking hardcore metal dad. Fucking took a saw. Was like, oh, brain, we eat. Fucking like a wood saw and shit. And then he pours this fucking brain in like a bowl. And yeah, it is just.
When he slurps
too
like
much.
some noodles.
You ate that
Yeah.
shit?
Yeah, dude. Well,
What's it taste like?
you take.
I don't eat brains, man. Fuck that.
Are
Are you kidding me? I don't eat that shit. I eat meat, bro. I eat meat, grain, and all that, whatever.
You could scoop that brain out and take some of the gallbladder or the liver and mix it up with, I kind of can't remember what it is, but that's the basic chemical for tanning hide. Like the deer hide.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you can mix that shit up, dude, and mush in the hide with it after you scraped it already, you know.
Yeah, my dad threw away the hide. I was like, man.
I got hide drying out. Here's my thing. I've been drying sinew for a little bit. My thing was that where I dried it out the year before it was too fucking moist and it did not dry out properly. So last year I got some and now they're drying out good. So hopefully by summer I'll be able to make some more sinew. So because I'm trying to make a fucking another bow.
Nice.
You have a bow?
Yeah, I do.
You made it yourself, right?
I've made. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, I mean,
that's like asking a white man if he has an ascot.
Or as an Asian man if he has rice.
No, it's funny.
Remember we were helping you move, Terrance, and Andrew comes over and you offered him your rice?
Yeah.
And he's like, no, man, my family's got better rice than that.
Really, that
And so me and
blue
Terrance
rice?
piling his ass like, Andrew's basically like, fuck your rice.
Oh, we got that true Asian jasmine, man. What the fuck you know?
No,
We got
man,
plugs.
his mom's rice is good, dude. That shit is fire. Like I went over to his house. Man,
Yeah, she like makes she like
she's
steams
got a
it.
whole process.
Yeah, like fucking takes hours, like probably the
eat
whole
it.
morning. Like,
I'm trying to stay away from as much rice as I can because that
That's
shit,
why I live off of rice.
I get sleepy.
And, like, other
I figured
Asian
out what it
noodles
was.
and
It's
carbs.
'cause- Oh, I'm sorry. It turns into glucose, and then my insulin levels go out of
Yeah.
whack, and then I'm
Yeah,
fucking
no,
crash.
no, that's why I stopped eating rice. I noticed significantly.
Another
like,
crazy thing is like you can eat cherries, but 2 ground cherry pits is enough arsenic to kill you.
Yeah.
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 Really?
It's crazy.
2
Yeah.
grams?
You know-
2 ground cherry pits.
Oh,
Most of
fuck.
the food has cyanide in it that we eat. Mustard greens or fucking garlic mustard greens has cyanide in it. Like,
I just put some mustard greens with my
yeah,
corns
you
the
just
other
eat,
day.
you're not eating like the amount you would need to kill yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You'd fucking be full and throw up before it did that, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Unless you're a
What-
baby.
What is it? Like kale's like really good for you, but I don't eat it.
I eat kale.
What is it?
You see, phone?
Yeah, sure.
Show me that thing.
I
What-
eat kale.
But you get like but if you eat like a shit ton a day every day,
Yeah.
you can build like a kidney stone.
Yeah,
It's
that's
called a deer antler kidney stone.
what you need to do is change up your greens.
Oh, yeah.
Interchange them. Don't
Yeah.
just eat kale every fucking. Like when I'll do a kale shake, I won't do a kale shake the next day. I'll do like a spinach shake, and then
Yeah.
the day after I'll do like a
It
chard.
makes sense because like us humans like we're able to eat a lot of fucking shit and a lot of crap because like I want to say maybe through evolution we travel a lot.
Yeah.
We're nomads first. And we
Nomads.
just ate whatever.
Yeah.
And that's why.
we struggled.
Yeah. And like some people who stayed in one spot and settled and they ate like the same shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't want to question their health, but I mean it helps a lot to diversify because like we're it's part of our trade as
Well,
humans.
I think when you think about it in the sense that the reason most people traveled anyway was for food, it wasn't going to get more food. Oh, there's not enough food here for all of us, motherfucker. We need to start going and checking some shit.
Yeah.
out,
Shit.
Holy fuck, Bob! Did you know you throw a seed in the ground, you put some water,
Yeah.
put the next day, some shit sprouts, and after a while they're like, we just learned agriculture. What the fuck is that? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just-
Ooga booga,
the words just popped in my mind.
I should call it agriculture.
After my mom. Agriculture.
It's great though, dude. To eat all that good stuff though, there's a lot of things that go on with like I can't remember what it is, but if you eat all kale all the time, your body builds up this shit in the blood, and
It's like calcium.
I can't remember what it is.
Yeah.
It's like a plaque buildup or something.
Yeah, it's like yellow nasty shit.
Yeah.
So like I learned that one from the thing from like so I work in a school security at a high school, like a very expensive high school, whatever. So I was talking to one of the staff, and we're talking about shit like that, like just healthy foods. And she was like, "Oh yeah, like my I think her son or someone was like, yeah, like he ended up getting it, so he had to get surgery. And don't look up the photo. I mean, I didn't have to look it up. I could just kind of imagine, and that shit's like fucking freaky. So just imagine like a little deer antler, like yay big, probably like what's a good size to tell the viewers, to listeners?
A thumb?
Not a thumb, but it's like a deer antler around like this diameter, like not diameter, but you know what I mean. Like just imagine like
yeah. So it's the crystals building up.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
it's building up through your kidneys.
Yeah.
So however size your kidneys are, it's like that. Like just fucking imagine pulling out like a deer antler.
Yeah, out of something as big as your fist.
Bladder, stone shit. Yeah, it's fucking gross. She told me that, and I was just like, oh. Yeah, he never ate kale again. Like he just started like eating other stuff.
Yeah, well,
never ate
he went
kale
crazy
again.
on kale. Like, that's why you do all these other
Excuse me one
different.
second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like I said, I do spinach. I'll do Tuscan kale. I'll do regular kale. I'll do flowered kale. I'll do Swiss chard. I'll do
I do
mustard
pizza.
green. I stay away from.
I do wine coolers.
I don't fuck with drink fruity. I tried it because this winter at Christmas, I weighed myself. I was 235, 240 pounds. I'm like, fuck, I'm big. And I was like, I was healthy. The year before that, I was 215. And I was 230 before that. And then I was like 205. And then, I was back and forth. At one point in high school, or out of high school, I was 179 pounds. I had 2-pack. I was almost 6-pack. I had nice fucking arms. I was looking good.
No, he didn't have a 2-pack. He had a 2-pack. He brought back from the dead.
And then this shit started to go away because I didn't realize it because I was drinking every fucking day.
Yeah, drinking. It really takes away your gains. Like if you really want to lose weight, like you really got to quit drinking.
Well, that and I was eating gas station food. And it was all processed. It was all this or that.
Yeah, a lot
I
of
never thought about shit. But after looking at my diet and changing my diet, like I feel so much better. I'm not as depressed. I have the energy. I heal better.
And I did a study too that showed that it's exercise is important, but what you eat is even more so important than your exercise.
Yeah. So I've been doing a lot of cool shit. Like I've been eating avocados, a lot of high nutrient foods, like I've been saying. Turmeric, because that sets out a stress response that gets your hormones kicked on for an anti-inflammatory. But if you couple that with a few other things, you're doing fucking great. Bee pollen, like chai seed, quinoa. There's a lot of things that are high nutrient. Anything that has a lot of magnesium, potassium, sodium. These things that your body needs. Magnesium's super important. Not only just for repairing your muscles and shit. Or regulating your blood or DNA, it actually takes things from your DNA or like the tools your DNA is giving or your molecules are giving you to repair your DNA. The molecule or the magnesium is using it to fix your DNA. Without magnesium, your DNA does not get fixed. It gets damaged. It becomes mutated and eventually becomes cancerous over time. So having a shit vitamin D and low magnesium levels, your body can't repair itself properly, and then you end up getting rogue cancerous cells because the DNA got mutated because you're fucking not eating properly. Like something doesn't develop until 10, 20 years down the road.
Exactly, that's what sucks, man. It took time out, you don't even know it. So boom, one day you're like, what the fuck?
It's interesting, like some of the things that we're talking about. Like I kind of like it's stuff that I've kind of like either researched or just kind of contemplated over time. Because it's from my own experience. I'm like,
it's like common sense.
Yeah, it's common sense, and it's it makes sense. Like if you want a healthy life, like workout, have a good diet. Don't eat like shitty foods. I mean, I'm sure there's more to it, but
make sure your libido's healthy. To go good for a long time.
But like now that the fact that I know this stuff. It's still hard because like I still love things like pizza. Like it's fucking like I'm like if I eat that I know I'm gonna feel shitty, but I know that I need like more greens because I know I'll feel happy at the later end because I know that I've noticed this like when I change my breakfast. or I change something, or I switch my diet where it's less, or it's not heavy. It's more like more greens.
Uh-huh.
I have energy throughout the day. I am not so tired, and
Yeah.
you know it's common sense, but it's hard.
Mm-hmm. And your body uses it more efficiently because it knows what to do with it. Like,
yeah, instead of just like using the same
so
energy to
hungry
burn
quicker,
the food.
Your body gets like ice cream and pizza at the same time. It's like, what the fuck are you doing with this shit?
Well, that's the other thing too is look into doing some probiotic stuff because you have no control over your cravings like you really think you do.
Yeah.
A majority of it is your bio makeup of the bacteria in your stomach. You got your stomach's teeming with billions and billions of these bacteria, and when you eat more carbs, more flours, more sugars, those specific bacteria flourish and grow, and they grow more, and then they also stop giving the signal to your body about insulin, and that's when you get this insulin dump, and you get crashes, and then that sugar left over it gets converted into fat, and then put in stores, and then your body doesn't burn fats because you're used to burning carbs, so you got stores of fat that you can't do shit with because you can't do a ketogenic state. That's why like a fast every now and then, because paleo diet's supposed to be. Oh, here's the paleo diet's been busted. We didn't all eat this exact same shit every day. No. We ate what we could, seeds, this or this at random fucking times, and there was times where we fasted because there was no fucking food, and our bodies developed a hormone response. So after 18 to 24 hours of not eating, your body's hormonal response kicks in, and it goes to morbid tissue first, and then starts to burn fat because it's in a ketogenic state. So then it burns ketones instead of carbs, and it uses that energy base. And then after that, it gets cannibalistic and starts getting healthy shit, you know, and that's when it goes bad. You need to eat something. But changing your biomass will change your cravings because those bacteria actually send signals to your brain like, hey, you really think you want that candy bar. It's not your brain that wants it. Your stomach is telling your brain you want it. The bacteria in your stomach actually control your cravings. They control your behavior. You're angry for no fucking reason. You're short with people. That is true. Like, all these things that happen is because of hormonal response, because of what you've been eating and the bacteria.
It's what you're used to, and then your stomach's like, well, this is how it is. This is... And it's interesting because like our bodies, we adapt to like a lot of things that we do. Yeah. From how we interact to things, what we eat, to just everyday life. Yeah. And the paleo thing. I kind of knew it already. Like a lot of people were making like fucking fuss about it. Like, oh, paleo diet. Yeah. You'll lose weight. It's like, first of all, you need to go live like where they live, which is just fucking roam around the land hunting for their shit.
It's beyond that because the food is nothing now. It's nothing like how it used to be.
Just
like
eat
bananas. Bananas are actually a berry. Did you know that? They're actually a berry. They used to be filled with seeds, and we bred them out, so they're seedless.
Yeah, and they only taste like shit too. Because my great grandpa, when I was a kid, talked about fucking bananas, and there was a different banana back in 1900, like 1910. Yeah, bananas were different. They had bigger seeds. And the flavor was like 100 times greater than what it is now. But that got a famine, and it got a disease, and it died, and they had to make things without it. But that's why
I didn't know that about bananas.
Yeah, well, all the fruit in America. If you look at all the fruit, it's all perfect and uniform and shiny and great. Yeah. It tastes like cardboard. And you go to a place where it's organic, and they're fucking shit, ugly fruit with holes in them. You take a bite out of it, and it's fucking delicious. But it looks like a retard. Like, you're not gonna eat it, you know. But
sorry for those who are listening.
But because we're human beings, we've adapted the food to us.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, we used to forage for fruit, and the reason why. I mean, I don't know. I heard this somewhere. One or two videos. Like the reason why we can consume alcohol, and how it can't kill us right away unless we consume a lot of it. Is because of fruit.
It's fermented fruit.
We would go forage for fruit. Yeah, and it was rotting. We couldn't tell the difference. We just ate it, and our body adapted. Maybe over years, thousands or hundreds of years, and we just adapted to it. Yeah. And that's why now we can drink like alcohol and shit like that, and it makes sense because they have a thing in New Orleans. I think it's called hooch. I didn't know it was in Georgia. I didn't know what it was until someone told me. This fat dude who works security guard. He was like, "Hey, you know what hooch is?" I was like, "No, what's hooch?" He's like, "You get like a bunch of grapes, some fruit." Let it sit in the sun or something, and then you wait like I don't know how many days, and you eat it, and you get kind of a little buzz from it. Yeah. So, and it's interesting how you explained that. It made me think a lot about like like how our bodies as humans, back in the day, like millions of years ago, how we adapted, just eating and just our just wanting to survive. Like we need to eat, we just gotta consume.
Yep, but consuming also stresses your immune system, and that's the thing. We need it to survive and to get healthy, but when we do it, we're destroying our bodies.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why people from the Great Depression are still alive today, because they were fucking fasting and starving.
Yeah,
and like I said, when you starve,
what's happening?
I don't know. When you starve, when you starve your body, like I said, the first thing it goes for is morbid, sick, dead tissue. So anything that you're sick, it attacks. It goes after that right away and uses that.
Yeah.
And then it goes after everything else.
I know there's like a lot of other things that also like affect your immune system.
Yeah.
But that's also a well, I don't say survival trait, but like that makes me think about like again going back to the paleo, people in the Paleolithic era, like again like they would eat and they would fast because they couldn't find food, so they're doing the best they can. And during that fasting period, I mean their immune system was fine when they eat, they're fine.
Yeah.
But like people nowadays like me, I mean, I just keep eating and eating and eating and fucking.
That's kind of what we're taught to do here in this country, though, is like consume.
Well, that's natural though, because I think we didn't know when we were going to get our next meal back in the day, so we're hardwired to eat every fucking thing we can.
Yeah,
but not everybody does that though.
Huh?
Not everybody does that though.
No, but that's hardwired. And,
we're hardwired.
We're hardwired, but these people were disciplined for a long time. They've always eaten little, or they always eat. If you've noticed. People who've eaten a lot can try to not eat a lot when they get older.
But you gotta remember though, like calorie content has changed too.
Yeah,
where it's like they used to eat whole foods, now they're seeing so many processed foods with so many fucking calories. It's like you look at a fucking like what is it, like an unbaked griddle or some shit. Small little piece of fucking like food, really, but it's like 1,000 calories.
A fucking protein bar. I read this protein bar. I looked at it. It said 150 calories. 20 grams of protein, like 20 or 19 grams sugar. I'm like, cool. Serving size 2.5. Holy shit, dude! This is like,
you gotta look at
what is that, like Lambus brand and shit? We do elf and shit.
Check out this video on YouTube. It's called ASAP Science. It shows you 200 calories and like 20 different.
Oh no, I saw it, and it showed like celery, fucking a shit ton. And what makes sense because like it's so fibrous that when you eat it, like it helps. You actually takes more calories to digest the celery. So
that and then and those types of things, like getting your sugars from fruits instead of things because it's fermentable in your stomach and it digests it completely different than ready to go sugars. That's when your insulin levels could spike up and that's when you crash and you get sleepy.
Yeah, that's more dangerous than you consume extra.
But I'm telling you, man, if you continue to change your diet. You're good. Things will get good. You'll stay healthy and you'll stop craving. Like me, I drank sodas every fucking day, all day long. For the first 2-3 weeks, I had headaches. I hated everybody. I wanted a fucking soda no matter what.
Yeah.
Now I drank a part of a soda last week. Like I took a sip because somebody got me one. They didn't know I didn't drink soda. I'm like, okay, I didn't want to be rude. Yeah. I took a little bit of it. I couldn't even finish. I got like this much. Kind of like this is too much.
It's a major difference. Like certain foods I've eaten because I changed my diet and certain drinks I drink. I can't even consume.
All right,
I gotta go.
You gotta go.
Man, we'll see you later.
Good
to see you, man.
All right, see you later.
Oh, my arm.
See you later,
good,
bro.
That was good. We'll do this again.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll do this again.
Well, thanks for everybody for listening. It was wonderful having you here to hear us talk about fitness and fighting and all that shit. Andrew, thanks for coming.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
thank you.
Late.
Awesome. You guys for
next
coming.
time.
Next time I come.
Yeah, but let me know when you guys want to work something out. Yeah. Actually, just text me later. We'll fucking set something up.
Yeah. All right.
We'll try to all get together. Like I think the more people, the merrier, the better.
All right. Bye, y'all.